What's up, everybody? Back with another Honkai Star video. In this video, we are going to talk about the disappearance of Jing Yuan. Funny enough, when Topaz banners leave and we get to the first banner of the next update, it'll be roughly half a year going off of this obtained time, because I did pull him right when his banner came out, so that should be the exact date that his banner started. Regardless, though, that'll be a whole half a year since he came out, right? That's kind of a long wait. And unfortunately, he is not the next rerun. So he would have, what, 6.5, 7-ish months. And then he's back, right? Which isn't the craziest thing for a rerun in a Hoyoverse game, at least not for Genshin. I think Eula was like, what, over a year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't keep track of Genshin too much anymore, but it was like some absurd amount of time, and people were really wanting her. So I hope that doesn't happen in Starro, but yeah, no, he is looking to be a little out of commission, which isn't a shocker. Silverwolf definitely is a more of a money contender, but I feel like people downplay Jing Yuan a bit too much, and I'm also a little concerned because does this mean they can skip other characters? Are they going to skip Luocha? Are they going to just do Luocha and just pretend like Jing Yuan doesn't exist? Why drop the new relic set? Like, I know it's supposed to be for Topaz, right? It's clearly for Topaz, considering all her attacks follow-ups, right? All that good stuff. But he would be the second character to benefit it from the most, because it'd be him, Himiko, and then you start getting into characters who have follow-up attacks but don't necessarily want the set. In fact, some people are debating that you don't even want the set for Himiko or Jing Yuan, so it's like really just Topaz set and no one else's. Obviously, we're gonna have to get the numbers when we get them, but why, why does it seem like they don't care about him? I'm not saying it's a bad thing to kind of spice it up and switch up who, is the next rerun. But I'm a little worried that since I can't remember his sales. I remember them being like somewhat okay because he was the second banner. Nowhere near as much as I just because that's when the game launched. But I'm a little worried that since the general reception of this character is not great, that they might try to push him out. I don't want another Eula situation where we don't see him for like a year or so just because people don't like him or whatever it may be, right? They have this weird vendetta against him. Let me know in the comments what you think of this character. Think he's bad? Do you think there's no point in summoning for him? Do you not care for a rerun? Do you want a rerun sooner than later? What do you think of the new relic set with him? Let me know in the comments. But personally, like I said, I think he gets way too much hate. I do really think that the next rerun will be him, and then we'll probably jump to Luocha, and then they might skip and go straight to Kafka and then come back to Blade. They might just throw it around like that for a little bit until we get the first set of rerun characters, which, if that was the case, would be, I believe, what? Would it be Kafka? Am I missing someone? Kafka. Oh no, it'd be Don Hang and oh my gosh, who was with Don? Fushuan, that's what it was. Blank. I use the character all the time and I forgot her. Unfortunate. Anyway, it would end with Fushuan and Don Hang, and then we would hit the first banners that had rerun. Technically, Jinglu didn't have a rerun, right? But she was in the same update as reruns coming back, so I'll just count it for technicality's sake. But once those characters finish, right, I'm sure we're gonna have the randomest rerun banners. We'll have like Zele 1 banner, Topaz next banner, and then we have Luocha, then we have, like Argenti's back, then next banner it's Zele again for some reason. Like, it'll be weird, but I'm really hoping they don't just shove Jing Yuan into the very back until everyone else has their rerun. Also crossing my fingers because I do want to grab Luocha. I'm sure a lot of people are hoping he comes fast because they don't want to wait to summon for him, and a combination of not yet, I still need more Stellar Jades. I'm one of those people. But anyway, that would pretty much be it for the video. Just wanted to talk about Jing Yuan and my thoughts on him. I really do think, though, that he will be coming back. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And, of course, Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be going over the new characters soon and doing a little bit of, I don't know if theory crafting is the right word in this scenario, since a lot of theory crafters are, more geared towards characters DPS and stuff like that in this community. But we'll be talking about if Ruin Mai, the first special, I'm blanking on the word I wanted to use. Let's redo that sentence. The first real contender to overthrowing Bronya will be seeing what she needs to actually do that in a future video. So, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.